Hello there folks, Grimith here. As mentioned earlier this month, I am uploading a video reviewing the Rewarding the Rewarders list as it currently stands. For those of you unfamiliar with the channel or unfamiliar with this opportunity, we'll do a bit of history. In 2011, I announced I would no longer be able to continue this hobby. I had the misfortune of making this announcement on April Fool's Day. Due to financial, socioeconomic issues, I simply could not justify the expense of the internet, so I was shutting it down. Several of my viewers, as Modis comes to mind, petitioned for me to create an option through which they could send me money. And I told them to get fucked. And I thought about it, and after significant peer pressure, I said, "You folks want to send me money? Fine, waste your dollars. Fuck it, don't care." And they did. So I ended up not ending the hobby like I thought I would. Fast forward to the middle of 2012, I decided that everyone who had selflessly, or really selfishly, contributed to me for whatever nefarious reason, I would give them the opportunity to basically sculpt the channel because they, as viewers, obviously had put commitment into seeing me perform my hobby, and I wanted to give those folks the opportunity to decide what it would be that I played, and recorded and uploaded to the channel, so that they could see content they thought they would enjoy. And on a whim, I decided to offer that opportunity to all of my viewers for a limited amount of time. In order to actually acquire a vote, you actually had to put your money where your vote was. Insert stupid, aphorism or colloquialism here. The fact remains that some people did, and I went through and I played all of those requests, and then last year, I made a new list. And I had far more participation because I gave folks a bigger announcement instead of being buried in a little update video. And I gave folks more time. And so we ended up with this grotesque list. And wanted to review the list, see how far that we've come working on it, and how much further we have left to go. Like, the whole statement of me not finishing this list for a few years is no joke. It might take me until 2019, if not further along than that. It's possible that I might die before I finish this. Who can say? At any rate, I also wanted to make an announcement that for those of you who contributed, it's possible that you might no longer want me to play the game you have listed. So you can send me a message and say, "Hey Grimith, this is blah blah blah," and give me like an account number, basically something to verify that you were the person who sent the PayPal donation, and ask to change your request to something else, and I will agree to it if I can, if it's something I can upload to the channel, following all the rules and regulations that I stipulated last year. There have been a few people who've changed their requests over this time, and I expect that to happen again, because it will take me a few years, and there might be other games you want me to play. We're starting there. Of course, we have Matt, who had Planescape or Arcanum or Quest for Glory. I think I'm going to do Planescape Torment. There's another person further on down who requested an hour, a Planescape Torment, and it'll take me some time to finish that game. There's Kip AU1, who requested I do the Gene Forge series 1 through 5 for 7 hours, and along with Open, Transport Tycoon Deluxe, sorry. Throat just started fucking with me. I had to wait until after the train passed, and now something else has come up. Mike Rowe with TIE Fighter, the Arctic Fox with Mission Force Cyberstorm, Bloodfell X with Tenchu Stealth Assassins, which I do own, and I even bought a PS2 to USB converter that I've tested out on occasion, like with Desert Strike, to play Tenchu. Affable Giraffable with Demon's Crest. Jamie Yerbury. I think I'm going to be playing SimCity 4. I went looking for my disc recently, and I could not find it. I'll have to go looking again. Bit, who pitched out a bunch of ideas. I'm still not exactly sure what I'm picking from that. I have Star Wars Empire at War back here? Yeah, I do. Star Wars Empire at War. Okay, good. I never played this game for many hours. Maybe 2, maybe 3. My computer at the time when I got this as a Christmas gift couldn't run the game very well. So, I ended up not playing it for very long. Blade Skull, who asked for the original Red Faction. Joshua Hearn, who wanted XCOM UFO Defense. Dan Gwynn, who asked for Sid Meier's Pirates. Tiny Shopkeeper, who has a fuck ton of requests. Ortwin Regal, who wanted Outcast. Rodney Hodder, who wanted Shogun Total War or XCOM UFO Defense. I might have to ask for a clarification and see whether Shogun Total War 2 would be preferable. I like to read game names as they are listed, but some folks, like, when you say that I'm playing Fallout, they'll ask you which Fallout are you playing, just to make sure. You say I'm playing the original Fallout. That's why I said Fallout instead of Fallout 2 or Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3. You're fucking stupid. Kenneth Hawk, time to slaughter these last names all over again, who requested Supreme Commander, Catherine, or Neverwinter, or Icewind, or Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, which means I could theoretically end up with like 22 hours of Open TTD. I'm not that good at the game. I think I tested that out a bit last year, and then I stopped testing it. Kylar Nadia, who requested Diablo or Age of Empires 2, HD, or Hitman. I think I'm going to pick Hitman from that. Mortified the Penguin, who wanted me to play Miasmata. A Trashy Bagles, who wanted me to play Mother 3. Jason Copeland, again, Planescape Torment. Nathan Krause, who had a few suggestions, and I think I'm going to be picking Age of Wonders from that. You got Plump, who asked for Maniac Mansion. Arild Boas. He and I had some discussion last year, and I think he said he would have preferred I pick Capitalism Lab, and I told him that I'd rather play Capitalism 2 because it would be more comfortable for me to do so. Yuri Master, who wants me to play Arcanum, as well as Battletoads. So that's another reason why I'm not picking Arcanum here from the top, because someone else had it listed. Snapway/YCaliber/Matt, who wants me to give Total Annihilation a spin. Zachary McKinley, who wants me to... I'll probably end up choosing Theme Hospital from that. I'm not sure. Ronald Jones, who requested Epic Warhammer 40k Final Liberation. Toby Clintley Insane, who is crazy in that he wants me to play Morrowind for 7 hours. Dolwyn87, who's got Ogre Battle, Tactics Ogre, Netstorm, Populous 2, and Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes. Nathan Sinclair, who has Startopia for 7 hours. Legendary Marvin, who changed his request so that it was Half-Minute Hero and then Quintessence, which is made by the same group who created To the Moon. Transmogren, who wanted me to choose from Dino Crisis or Front Mission or VVV. Axion, longtime viewer. Constructor of Fragile Allegiance, excuse me. Drago, who wanted me to do an EG free run, then the EG pacifist run. Never played the game. Johan Skarin, Little Big Adventure 2. Leech Yasmin, Ultima 7. Brendan Olsen, The Temple of Elemental Evil. Trusek, good old Truss. KOTOR 2, Battle Realm, Starlancer, and FTL, which I ended up doing. My list is a little discombobulated. Arget Lamb Puppet, Heroes of Might Magic 3. I installed that a few months ago with the intent to do it, and realized I really forgotten how to play HOM 3. And I said, I don't want to upload this. It'll be embarrassing. Star Trek Klingon Academy, Crusader No Remorse, Micropose's MTG is probably something that I'm going to end up picking between that and Arcanum. That one's an old game, and it's difficult to get running and a way to record it. I haven't tried. For a few years, I actually tried to record the game, I think back in 2012, and just no dice. And then Grim Fandango for 3 hours. Don't think there's any requests on that I missed. As you can see, I made little notes for myself of thing that I missed and then one that was late. But it hasn't been the best maintained list. And then I have completed series. I did Tales of Magial, Tome. I did Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. I did Reciteer. I did Expedition Conquistador. I did Hatoful Boyfriend. I did play Gene Forge 1 for longer than 14 hours, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna return to the game. I think that one's just gonna be left with me going, fuck you. I did To the Moon. I did the Pandora Directive. I did Faster Than Light. I did Betrayal at Krondor. I did NetHack. I did Teleglitch. I did Mountain Blade Warband. And then I did not move Tiny Shopkeepers ones down. I did Light Force, and I did Deus Ex. You look at that and go, holy shit, Grimith, you haven't done much. That is true, I haven't. Have quite a bit more to go. There are numerous role-playing games on this list. And the order in which I'll tackle these, couldn't say. Depends on mood. I am enjoying how I spend my time right now with my tabletop role-playing games. And my payday too. Whereas July was very active for me. August, not so. I wanted to give some time for my, and you know, why don't we make this more intimate here? What the hell, right? As I was saying, I've given some time for my throat to heal. It was very hoarse after all the constant broadcasting and recording that I did during July. I've also been incredibly busy doing other things. I have enjoyed my tabletop role-playing games. I'm a 19-year tabletop veteran. Lost my train of thought. Shit. God, I'm getting old. I've been saying that for over a decade, but it's not just the fact that I'm old, you know, that's disputable. I'm slightly over a quarter century old. But you'd be like, oh my god, I'm twice as old as you are. I'm internet old now, that's just it. I've been using the internet since 97, 98 with a 56K modem. And back then, you know, when I was a preteen, you know, to be around people in their late teens, early mid-20s, now that was something. Now I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm seeing all these people come on the internet who are in their early mid-teens, who are just starting high school. And I'm having those those awkward moments where I go, I'm not afraid of getting old. I'm surprised I'm still alive after all these years. Surprised that I'm still able to do this hobby that I enjoy for so long. Also, we'll get this out of the way. Some of you are already acquainted with this. For everyone else, here's this. You can, if you haven't already, pause the video to either sweep your fantasies now that they've been shattered, or contain your orgasms. Maybe a little column A, a little column B. Ah, shit. So yes, Rewarding the Rewarders is ongoing. I'm trying to get back on track after losing my train of thought. Rewarding the Rewarders is ongoing. There's quite a few role-playing games on the list. Not too keen about diving into so many of those. Not my favorite genre, and they require a serious investiture of time in order to appreciate. People come to me and they say, Grimith, play my favorite games from my childhood. And I don't want to go on their game and fucking unzip my pants and just piss all over the game. I want to be in the right state of mind so that I can actually, especially for games I've never played, there are many on that list, appreciate what it is that they've asked me to play. Some games notwithstanding, like Hatoful Boyfriend. Stupid pigeon dating sim. Which is why, for the most part, I've avoided games that would require a serious investiture of time. Which are many on that list. And then some of them, they just take effort. For Heroes of Might and Magic 3, I was like, oh god, I suck. There's actually going to be like an instance where it's like, I care. And I'm not sure whether I wanted to do some random maps with that, or whether I was just going to go through the campaign. Maybe I will ask the requester, or maybe he'll see this video and give me an idea. Of course, it could just be one of those fucking things where it's like, what do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. What do you feel like eating tonight? Well, how about Chinese? Oh, I'm not really feeling Chinese tonight. It's kinda, my stomach's kinda iffy. Alright. Well, what about we go to Leo's Chicken Wings? Nah, we had that last week. So you do care what we have to eat tonight? No, it's not a problem. It's a fucking problem. It's a fucking problem. Believe me, it's a goddamn problem. Also, this sugar in tea, it's delicious. It's so delicious, it makes my teeth yellow. And I'm okay with that. Also, Star Wars Empire War Box. That's, my window blinds are open, so it's difficult to see that well. But I ended up looking for it while going through the list, so I just thought I'd mention that. I do have the box. Was there anything else? List is making progress. I'm making progress. Considerable time has been spent on tabletop role-playing games and Payday 2. They're group games. And I've been a single-player gamer for most of my gaming life. It's what I've enjoyed to do, so I'm taking the opportunities as they are presented to me and enjoying group company for a change. Tabletopping has been a long-standing hobby of mine. Why? For like the past week, I've just sucked with words. Come on, wordsmith. Use your erudite mental logistics to fucking solve this. Whenever Lethal and I got together yesterday, on Tuesday, which deviates from our normal schedule, I just sucked it up. And come to think of this past broadcast on Saturday, that was terrible. Fucking terrible. Just suck. Shit. Right. But my throat has recovered. I've recovered. My schedule is clearing up. And I will have the opportunity to get back to doing some of the other things I was doing. You know, single-player avenues. Desert Strike, it's been over 2 months since I played that. I'm gonna get back to that. Half-Minute Hero. Not as excited about that as some other projects. Get around to that. Rogue Legacy and One Way Heroics weren't even requests. I'm gonna get on with playing them as well. I don't know what I'll tackle next from the list. I have ideas. But I am arbitrary. I'm mercurial. My opinions change. It's kind of a thing with me. Just like how now with this recording moment, my webcam is much higher than what my actual head is, so you're getting so much clearance room, like you can actually see my slanted ceiling above me. And I'm sitting down. That's how much room I have. There are so many things in my life. that are different than what I thought they'd be. I've been incredibly fortunate over these past 26.5 years. Not as fortunate as I'd like, but I've never been known for luck. Life hasn't gone the way that I thought it would, which isn't inherently bad, because if life were predictable, that would be boring, right? Then I'd have to find a new game to play, and it's not like I can return life to rental store. Blockbuster closed. That being said, was there a point you wanted to make there? Or did you decide to just go off on a tangent about how your life hasn't gone the way that you wanted to have? I'm a gentleman who has hobbies. Recording videos through which to entertain people is one of them, in which I take considerable delight. Which I better. Otherwise, why the fuck am I doing it? I get asked some questions. If people like want to tap into the oracular, erudite mind of Grimith and say, Grimith, why? Like I can explain the vagaries of the universe. And I still get asked considerably why it is I have not partnered. I'm looking left, that means I'm lying, right? Yes, it's all a facade designed to attract attention, to make it seem like people actually talk to me. Now see, I didn't look to the left, that means that I'm telling the truth. I'm lying, that's how you tell. Through the sarcasm. What is with you today? Shit. This is what I get whenever I don't like design like a list of planned things. I was like, there's still sunlight outside, I've just showered, let's fucking record shit. What do you want to record? Well, let's talk about rewarding the rewarders. Alright, enough rambling. How long have I gone on? Not as long as I thought I'd had. Not as long. I could stretch this out another 20 minutes. We're fine, we're fine. What other topic do you want to begin and then halfway through stop? Because you realized you had no fucking point. You just wanted to ramble at people. This is a skill I've developed as a kid that, many people don't understand, and that I'm used to talking to myself. With the realization that, or the expectation that I'm the only one who's hearing me. And while I am directing my voice and things... Shit! While I am projecting myself through the internet, still not really communicating with a whole lot of people. There's not a point that you want to make there either. Holy shit, Grimith. It's because you're not running the air conditioner, isn't it? It's the 10 miles you walked today, isn't it? Jesus. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Eye contact. That's important, right? Shit. This is what you're here for, right? I mean, it's why you would listen to sports radio. It's not to get sports news. It's to get people's hot takes on things. And I got hot takes on video games. Just tons of gasbaggery on video games, right? Oh yeah. Listen to me. Insult your old favorites. Fallout 2, it sucks. Gene Forge, it sucks. A TOEFL boyfriend, we knew what we were fucking getting into. It sucked. Half these fucking games on the list, they suck. I don't even know that they suck because I haven't played them, but they suck. Trust me. I'm a trained professional. Been playing video games for a long time. I know suck when I see it. Any other thing that you want to mention? This is why people make bullets and notations. This is why you do this. So that you can reel in your tangential ass. and make some fucking sense to people. And I know there's some of you who are like, I just want to watch him. Oh my god, he's amazing. Look at him. There's other people like, what? You might even be both. Future Grimith will probably put some notations down in the video description about that doesn't matter. That it's not going to affect this moment. We got rewarding rewarders. We're going to slowly make progress. It's probably going to take several more years. I will eventually, life willing, God's willing, I will get it done. Extra Life is coming up in 2 months. I might be participating in that. I have my Extra Life gold medal that I never showed off. It was like pulling teeth to get it. They like ran out. I think I've shown off my Extra Life shirt already on camera. I became like a platinum member on like the last fucking day. It was like a spur of the moment decision. I was like, well, whatever. Fine, cool. I didn't do that for the first year I participated, but Doc sent me a fucking memo. Matt Snapways sent me a memo. I'm not sure whether I'll be participating in that. We'll have to see how the schedule is and how my feelings are. I'll be eventually getting into doing other single-player pursuits. I'm enjoying the time to hang out with groups. Like Lethal. Trying to think of a diplomatic way to phrase this. I enjoy J2's company and SKS's. Unfortunately, SKS has run into a spate of personal issues, and combined with the time he is spending at school because his profession picked back up the summer vacation, and he did not join us last week, and I'm not sure whether he will be able to join us this Saturday. We have found an alternate in that case, another hobbyist who just might be able to spare the time and opportunity to have some fun with us on Saturday. And if you're not enjoying the Payday 2, that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of videos, and we started from scratch, knowing practically nothing about the game mechanics, and we're pretty far now. I'm level 81, Lethal's 80, J2's a few levels behind. I've invested 80-ish hours into the game, along with Lethal and J2. It might be 70-ish, I'm not sure. I looked like a I mean, I liked it. I have so much fun in my life. Why? Why do I not consume alcohol? 1, I want to keep control of myself. 2, I've seen what it does to families. Oh, this just got serious, right? And 3, I'm already high alive. Gotta enjoy every day as it comes, right? Although I do often remark with wonder to myself how surprised I am that I'm still alive. See, I'm just filling video time, making it seem like I did epic shit. The next thing I'm gonna do is play a little small fucking game on this broadcast. I've done that before during update videos. I wasn't even fucking planning on using the damn camera. I'm Grimith. No shit, you Grimith. What, like they're fucking watching this on an Asian site? Oh yeah, they're totally gonna fucking spend nearly a half hour of their fucking life watching this on a fucking Asian site. Stupid. Payday 2 broadcast will be this Saturday. I will get around to live broadcasting Desert Strike, Half Minute Hero, One Way Heroics, Rogue Legacy. They will be hitbox and schedule permitting. There might be one this Friday or Sunday, next week sometime. More of the weeks, I'm not exactly sure. But I haven't forgotten. They're coming. My return to single player will be heralded with a flourish and the decadent sound of trumpets. Why are they decadent? Why? No, why is the sound decadent? Excuse me. I don't know. Sounded alright at the time. Why not? Why can't brass instruments be decadent? Explain to me in a 5-paragraph essay. Oh, shit. Just a constant stream of things. I entertain myself greatly. It's good. It's good that I can make myself laugh, since I'm not funny. I try too hard to be funny. People ask, you're like, why is that such fake laughter? It's not fake. Grimith is easily amused. Gotta enjoy things. If you don't enjoy things, then what are you doing? Come on, man. Gotta have some fun. I entertain people as a hobby. I don't get paid to do it. I offer people the opportunity every now and then to say, hey, you want to sculpt the direction of this channel? Sure, I'll give you the opportunity. But in exchange for my time commitment, you know, you gotta kick something to me to help me afford the game. And, you know, some people foolishly or rashly, well, those are synonyms. Some people agree to do that, and others don't. I don't fault you. I've gotten partnership offers for over 2 years. I've rejected them for reasons I've expressed before. Several occasions throughout my channel's lifetime. There might come a time when I change my mind on the attitude. Whenever a company who does not insult my fucking intelligence. I think TGN has me at like a fucking like a list of like people who just don't even bother with this guy. To be fair, when I put a little notice on my little about section of my channel that said, I'm not interested in your offers, I did stop receiving so many. So I should have thought of that sooner. If I were a more intelligent man, instead of goofing around all the fucking time, then maybe I could have had more of my life back that I spent looking at stupid partnership messages. But yes, there might come a point where I change my mind on that, and I'll run massive advertisements and take money from the Google overlords, and I might have a change of heart with how, you know, I have 2 ad blocking programs, one of which I've paid for several years, and I only have a very few things whitelisted. I might change my mind and be like, advertisements are necessary to grease the wheels of everything, and I'll watch all of them, or view all of them, even though they greatly inconvenience me. Especially those of the, you know advertisements if you've been on the internet. Come on. Maybe you've lived a sheltered, privileged life. I can't assume anything. Fucking kids these days. That's right, I said it. Fucking kids these days. There are children who get free laptops, free tablets from their school districts. And they don't have to give them back. They just get them. Free. What the hell? What are you going to do with that? What can't you do with that? Exactly. You can't give kids that much power. Come on, man. Fox News, get on the damn case. Oh, I gotta sit up so that I'm more visible. Maybe I probably should have gotten the bigger executive chair for this. Or maybe lowered my webcam and gotten more intimate and seductive. Any other random thing you want to ramble on about? Rambling Man? That's a kind of ID match right there. Yes, there might come a time whenever I change my attitude on partnerships. That day's not today. This is so weird. It's not so weird. It's a story. Story time with Grimith. So, several years ago, Jeff, one of Jeff and I, talking, before he got partnered, he always took what he ended up calling the moral high ground in that he never wanted to accept the partnership. He never wanted to compromise himself or his channel. He never thought that was appropriate. Insert lots of other reasons and justification and discussion that is a bit rusty in my head right now. And I don't want to get into it. That's not the purpose of this video. Like that stopped me before. And then whenever he got an offer from the game station, he did quip, half-jokingly, that he lost the moral high ground, but that he had never fathomed that the hobby could actually turn into his profession. He never could see how he could actually make enough money through YouTube to sustain himself, and he has. Now, folks, YouTube living through advertisements might, like, say for me, like, if I'd actually gotten the full estimated payout over these past 2 years, I'd still be below poverty level. Like, on that money, I'd be below poverty level in the United States in my earnings by a considerable margin. But for someone who basically did freelance artistry like Jeff did, it was a boon. It was a stable income. And over time, other people have gotten partnered as well. Variax had his moment where when the content ID patches became more strict, more severe, he resignedly became affiliated with TGN. Oh, TGN. I have my own personal attitudes on many things. And at this point, I'm currently on this little fucking pinnacle here, overviewing the situation. I got Lethal on my side, my bro. We have our little bromance there, Lethal and I. And we're currently surveying the situation. I'm looking at it like, well, we got the moral high ground. Do we have the money? And Lethal's all like, well, I just bought a house. I need the money. No. Now I'm just making up discussions. The fact remains is that whenever I chose my liberal arts major, I picked a cardboard box for my life. If I cared about money, I wouldn't have picked the box. Box is pretty crowded. Gets wet easily. So there might come a time where the bleeding heart liberal cardboard box man who volunteers his time with children changes his mind and says advertisements for everyone. And when that day comes, that's when I'm gonna have Lethal put 2 right up here. Just fucking pull out his 44. Just BAM! Was there any other, like, stupid half-ass joke that you want to make, Grimith? Are we good? How much more time? Honestly, this is about what I expected from me. It's about what I expected. Around the 40-minute mark. I think that's good. So, folks, I'm gonna retire to hug my air conditioner. Hope you all have learned and loved, and I don't know. Enjoy your lives. Do. Don't know when they'll be taken from you. Who can say? Even I, an oracle, have no concept of when I will leave this reality. Some might argue I've already left it a long time ago with how I act in life. I do find it remarkable that I'm still alive to keep performing like a little monkey, the fucking organ grinder, with no expectations, or few expectations. Just have fun. One day I might stop having fun with this and quit the hobby, or I might spin it into a profession. One day I might also decide that I hate tabletop games. One day I might decide I hate bacon. Or sweet tea. But none of those days are todays. So, are today's. Yes. Be excellent to each other. Keep calm and get fucked.